Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Resident Evil 4. It could very well be the last episode in the main campaign. Afterwards we will also be doing the... I forgot the name, Separate Ways maybe? The DLC with Ada. So we do... 1 second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Separate Ways. RE4 DLC. Yes, we will be doing that afterwards, but in between, unfortunately, I have some real life commitments coming up. So this will be my last gaming probably for a week or so. Man, there's so much different textures here in these laboratory research environments. It's amazing. I think one guy or a little very small team made it, and they had such a real clear vision on creating research areas. It looks super convincing, I find. These panels, everything, just amazing. And most importantly, you can shoot the monitors, which is amazing. If you cannot shoot the monitors, the game is not good. Despite how well the rest of the game is, then it's just a bad game. In my humble opinion. Modern games, they really left that option to shoot monitors. And these early 2000s, late 90s games, you could almost always shoot monitors. Alright, I am pretty certain that we will be... where are we going? Where the hell are we? We already went all the way back. Yeah, we could go over there. Yeah, I think we need to go over there. So the boss, I'm pretty sure the boss battle is coming up, because over here we already checked this out, pretty certain. This is just the way back to where Ada and Leon removed... no, that was not here. I wanted to say remove the plaga from their body. I don't think that... no, this is where... or not Ada, Ashley and Leon. This is where Ashley was being kept by Sadler. Then Leon and Ada freed Ashley. Then we walked over here, and in that room where we just came from, in that seat... And this is just the outside area, yes. Do we have some more money? Yeah, 15k. I don't think we can buy anything for 15k, but we can maybe sell something.
Welcome! Got a selection of good things on. What are you selling?
No, I thought we would have something. I don't think I need the infrared scope anymore. Or any other items, but maybe we can, if we keep it, maybe it carries over into the DLC. I doubt it.
Come back anytime.
But whatever, I do think we are well enough upgraded, although I really don't have that many health items. So for the big battle, this one is most important, the Magnum. So yeah, that was to that room where Ashley was being kept, and this was the apparatus that removed the Plaga virus infection from Ashley's and Leon's body. Pretty cool. They stay offline, even if you go to a different area. It's not like the monitors respawn or anything. Man, I really like this color tone so much. Almost a little bit melancholic. That it's almost over. So well done. These colors. So realistic. Compared to the oversaturated modern day graphics in almost all modern day games. Alright, our mission. The real power of the United States lies in 3 areas: the Justice Department, the administrative bodies and the military. In order to take control of these areas, we must influence the minds of the people who advise the President. After this is done, the rest of the departments will quickly fall under our sway. If by chance the United States were to figure out our plan, the damage cost should be minimal. We will still be able to conquer the country as planned using our backup plan. Once we control the country, we will use the international influence to our advantage. The rest of the world will fall swiftly. As already stated, if our first plan doesn't go as smoothly as expected, we'll proceed with our secondary plan. By sending in our special forces, we will infiltrate the country from within. Fear and chaos will spread through the nation like a virus. It will only be a matter of time before the country loses its stability. At that time, when they're most vulnerable, we will strike. Rejoice, my brethren. The world shall soon be cleansed. Alright. That was some psychopathic piece of text. So yeah, here we go. I was not expecting another merchant before the fight. Only problem is we have to stagger Saddler in his monster form. And you can do that with grenades, but I only have like 2 grenades. Do I want to combine it now? Nah, let's just leave it. Man, she has such a nice rack, actually. God damn it. If I'm allowed to say that. I find it a bit weird. How are we now suddenly here? So we came... through that diagonal. I don't understand. God damn it, wrong button. So annoying. So we are now in this hallway, but then we get to that red section, right? I don't... Or maybe we go under the red section. Yeah, so that red section that crosses the path, that horizontal and vertical path that we just went through, the red section is overlaid on top of it. So we didn't really... It's above this tunnel. We didn't enter it yet. So we are now at the vertical path. We came from that horizontal corridor. And then we take the diagonal green door to the merchant. And after that we will enter the red zone, which is the boss fight.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale. What are you buying?
Yeah, I don't think we can buy anything. We only need 5,000 for a bit higher reload speed. Let's do that. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna sell the RPG, because I don't want to kill him with the RPG anyways. You can probably really speed up the fight by using the RPG, but yeah, it feels a bit cheap. It's super overpowered.
Ah, thank you.
Alright, do we also want to sell the scope? Yeah, depends a bit on
What are you buying?
how expensive the mystery upgrade is. Oh fuck me, we still have to go twice.
Is that all straight? Thank you.
I wonder what the mystery upgrade is. I think it will be firepower. Ah no, the Killer 7 doesn't have any upgrade. Now
What
I
are
remember.
you selling?
Man, if you sell one of these weapons, that's actually a lot of pesetas. Alright, I think we're good enough.
Any time.
We are good enough. Alright, here we go. Boss fight time.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here. Ada! Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Ada, stand back.
From his world of what? Conscience? Alright, so I only have 2 grenades. That's a bit of a bummer. Let's see if this grenade also stuns him. I doubt it. Maybe it does. Let's see. No. Fucking hell. Alright, let's start over. Fucking hell. Why don't we just start in the middle of the fight? Alright, here we go. I think he has a ranged attack as well. Fuck me, I don't have any other bullets. Ah, yes, we have this one. God damn it. I already missed 2 opportunities to shoot his head. So it's not going very well. Oh, by the way, I have the... I totally forgot. I have the mine thrower. Alright, let's just quickly see how far we get with this attempt. Not far, I'm sure. Oh, we can still use the mine thrower in this attempt as well, actually. Right, but how can I shoot his eye? Where is his eye? I don't see his eye. What is this doing? It's probably only... Fuck me, that one is not working. Alright, let's try our mine thrower. Alright, that didn't do a lot. Nice, so it is working. Fuck me. Alright, I was just playing super bad, and that was my bad. But it should be pretty doable with the mine thrower. that was a stupid throw. Fucking hell, I'm really bad. Suicide by my own grenades. God damn it. I don't know how often we have to hit him in his eye. So annoying, I'm just suiciding myself. again suiciding myself. Fucking annoying. He just closes the distance too quickly. But yeah, it is what it is. I will go for a very quick break and then we'll continue. Pretty nice, by the way, that I have the mine thrower. Without it, totally forgot about it, but it would be way harder because I think there you can only, without any grenades, you can shoot his legs. I think it also has ice in its legs, and then you can probably also stun him. But otherwise, from the environment, there are only 4 times that you can stun him. What I counted so far: 2 barrels and 2 times the metal beams that you can smash into his sides. But the mine thrower makes it a lot easier if I don't suicide myself constantly. That was already a very bad start. I pressed the wrong button. I threw way too late. Alright. Apparently I need to throw after he rises, otherwise it does, yeah, he has like invincibility frames. I did not. Nice. Can I reach his eye from here? We sure can. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. I still don't know how to shoot him from here.
Use this.
We got him. Nice. Fucking hell, motherfucker. This will be a close call. I have no idea where the rocket launcher is. Ah, here it is. There you go, motherfucker. Alright, so you don't need to shoot his eye even that many times. I think 5 or 6 times.
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Alright, so we have a final... I disabled the HUD, so I don't see a counter, but I'm pretty sure there will be a counter now. Normally, if you would still have a HUD. So I'm also not really going to look for collectibles there. I doubt there will be any treasures.
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
It's gonna what?
Poor merchants.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Ow, I have to steer.
Behind us!
I know. Just hold on.
Alright, probably we had to push a button, maybe a quick time event or something. I didn't. The X button will not show up if it's a quick time event because of my disabled HUD mod.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, which button to press. I saw a little arrow or triangle pointing forward. Maybe I have to push forward on the thumbstick. I have no idea.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Alright, this is harder than the boss itself. Just a little jet ski ride.
Hang on, sweetheart.
pushing the stick forwards. Oh, fuck me. You cannot let it go. I didn't see the icon anymore, so I thought I could let it go.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. So maybe over there I need to let it go. Because
Hang
I'm
on, sweetheart.
smashing right into that last boulder. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, sorry, this is really ridiculous. It's really not that hard. Just screwing it up.
Hang on, sweetheart. Ashley! Ashley! Where are you?
Leon!
Come on. Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
Alright, that was Resident Evil 4 professional difficulty level, the 2014 Ultra HD edition with my very own personal Remove the HUD mod. I actually think I'm gonna let this run a bit, just out of respect for the developers. They did such an amazing job, such a groundbreaking game. It's not so much groundbreaking, it's not like there were not any third-person shooters at the time, but the whole gameplay mechanics, they just click. Everything is correct. The amount of time you have, the feeling of helplessness versus powerfulness, It is just amazingly well balanced game, I find. Also the art design, even these little pictures you see now in the background, just amazing. It's so creative, everything. This tells the story, like that's an injection, I think he has. This tells the story of the Plaga in that village, I guess. Also a very nice way for to keep people engaged and then watching the credits. It's like a little comic book. Shinji Mikami, that is I think the guy from Elden Ring, right? Also so amazing, so different this than modern games. It's a really relatively small, short credits. In modern games they take like 20 minutes with like 500 people. This is so nice, like
Hunnigan, is that you?
an epilogue.
Finally, the line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty?
Story of my life.
Alright, 70%, 1034 enemies killed, 207 times killed myself, 42 hours. I'm not the fastest, that's one thing that's for sure. Now you can buy an infinite launcher and a Matilda from the merchant. Matilda is I think also pretty overpowered, and infinite launcher is also way overpowered, of course. Begin a new game with this clear file and you will receive the PRL 412 absolutely free. I think that's also like some energy weapons, super overpowered. Save, yes. Alright, that was it. Pretty epic. Let's see what we have here. Separate ways, assignment Ada, what's that? Let me very quickly check that out. Is that also DLC maybe? Assignments Ada. also known as Ada the Spy in some region, is a non-canon minigame featured non-canon minigame featured in RE4, unlocked after completing it. The minigame's plot involves Ada collecting a number of Plaga samples as ordered by Albert Wesker, as opposed to collecting the single control Plaga sample like in the main game. Ada does so and then reports back to Wesker that the mission was completed. She also states that Krauser was killed despite the implication that he had actually survived. Although the plot is non-canon, it's interesting to note the ending scene as one of the biggest allusions to Resident Evil 5, in that Albert Wesker talks about significant changes in our world. Ada wears a unique costume in the minigame, which is a military-style uniform. The game begins at the beginning of the islands and ends at the communications tower. The item layout on the map has been reworked for the minigame, and pesetas and treasures are not found or used at all. The player must find the 5 samples of the last Plagas parasite, which are marked on the player's map. The only enemies featured are Ganado Militia, Gatling Man and Jack Krauser as the boss. In the final area the player must defeat to get the last Plaga sample. The minigame is relatively short and is meant to be completed in one playthrough, as there are no save points during it. Ada starts the game with 6 2/4 bars of health and has a slightly faster movement speed than Leon. The Plaga samples Ada must collect take up space in the inventory instead of the keys and treasuries menu. Ada begins the game with a set loadout with default size case in the GameCube, PlayStation 2 and the 2007 PC versions. She doesn't have a knife. In all other releases she does. There are no other weapons to find besides hand grenades and ammo, and the merchant does not appear at all. Ada has the following items and firearms with the following stats: handgun ammo, TMP ammo, rifle ammo, hand grenade, first aid spray, scope. She's carrying the Punisher, the TMP and the rifle. Alright, so it is basically a mini DLC. Mercenary, that's I think like on maps you'll have to maybe survive waves of enemies. Then we have here a movie browser, pretty cool. You can see all the cutscenes. Okay, and so much work put in these games. These were truly AAA games, I find. Compared to modern games, which just are often filler, a lot of filler. This is all unique, this is all very high quality creative design compared to modern games. And there are also good modern games, but mostly everything, since it went woke, it all became bland and boring. Separate ways. We will be doing that in the next episodes. But for now, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. Yeah, if I have to give my thoughts very briefly before exiting, it's an amazing game. I also found it when I initially played it, and it really truly lived up to my expectations. This 2014 version. I think the graphics, I don't remember exactly how it looked back on the PS2, but in my view it's very faithful, this 2014 HD version. So the exact color tone, the same vibe compared to a full remake. So the only difference is, because I've also played it with the default textures and not the HD textures, because I do think some textures changed in the HD version in a negative manner. It regressed, I find, creative wise. It looked too clean. But even with the HD textures, this UHD version, you can play it in 4K 60, which is of course an amazing experience. And the game, yeah, what I said during the credits as well, I think it was during the credits, it's so well balanced. The amount of helplessness versus feeling powerful with your new weapon upgrades, the weapon upgrade paths themselves, the enemy variety, the graphics, they were groundbreaking at the time, the ambient sounds, the story, the characters, it is all amazing. Modern games just don't do it anymore like this. So we will be playing Separate Ways DLC after this, and after that I do think I will be playing the remake just immediately after, just to really be able to compare it well, because although I find remakes often cheap cash grabs, and just like Lara Croft Tomb Raider or this UHD version, where I find the original textures better than the HD textures, often I find it a bit cheap cash grabs and a regression compared to the real classic games, because those classic games that are being remade, they became classics for a reason, because they were amazing games. So if you put like a new team on it, not the brilliant minds that made that initial classic, yeah, then there's a big chance that yes, it will be a bit higher resolution, it will be a bit sharper textures, but the very big chance that it will not be as good as the original classic, because you're simply missing that brain power, that creativity that the original developers had as a team. So I'm generally not really a big fan of remakes. I find it really a bit of surfing the waves of past classics without really doing the actual work yourself. You're just upscaling the great old games to have them go for a second round and cash in for a second time. But although I do have to say that Capcom really puts in a lot of effort. I didn't play RE3 remake because I also read quite some bad stuff about it, but I did play RE2. I really enjoyed it. Also RE1 remake, but that's already a very old one. I think even from 2001 or something. That's very. There's a high HD version that was a really well received remake. I think I played it. But yeah, so Capcom really does a good job in remakes generally. RE1 remake. Uh, 2002. But is that the remake or is that the original game? One moment. I don't. Oh man, Google is such a crappy engine. You get a result about, but without any link to get more information. It's so fucking crappy. Google really should get some competition. RE1 HD. Yeah, it only goes to fucking RE1, the original. Why, if I'm sorry for cussing, but I just hate Google. If I put remake or HD, why do you go give results for the original game? It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, by the way, let's see Shinji Mikami. That is the guy. He made The Evil Within. Also, the original was great. Again, also a testament to games regressing. The Evil Within 2 was way less interesting than the first one. Okay, so despite Google not mentioning it, I think the remake of the first game was in 2002. So that's what I saw, the 2002, that was the remake. So he did the Resident Evil 4, God Hand, Mikami founded Platinum Games, Vanquish, then he founded Tango Gameworks, The Evil Within, Shinji Mikami. Yeah, no, I don't think it's that guy. Then who is the... Elden Ring director? I thought that was also that is Hidetaka Miyazaki. Yeah, they're all... they have like... Yeah, all these names are really hard to distinguish for me. You have like Hideo Kojima from Metal Gear Solid, Hidetaka Miyazaki from... did he do also Dark Souls? Yes. Then we have Shinji Mikami for Resident Evil, and then we also have the guy from Gran Turismo, Katsunori Masachuki or something. Gran Turismo Katsunori Yamauchi. How the hell did we get on this path? Yeah, so there was a remake in 2002, but now I'm curious, when did the original game came out? 98 or something. (1996). Alright, and indeed, with Resident Evil 4 2005, the franchise shifted to more dynamic shooting action with the over-the-shoulder third-person view. Before that, it was really much more survival horror, and honestly, I do like that more, that exploration and stuff. Although, no, it's just different. I really like RE4. It's basically, yeah, probably my favorite RE game so far, maybe with the exception of the first one. Um, 154 million copies sold worldwide in December 2023 for the Resident Evil series. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, so what I was saying, I'm not a fan of remakes, but I'm for sure willing to give Capcom and RE4 remake a chance, because I read quite some positive things about it, and also saw some YouTube videos, and people who are generally really positive. They really mix it up. There's one thing that's annoying, is that the staggering of enemies apparently is much more random. So sometimes you just randomly can stagger them, otherwise not, and then you get hit. So I already am dreading the frustration that will bring. But apparently it is maybe even more difficult. It's slower paced. Less ammunition and stuff, so you really have to take better mind, your decisions. What ammunition you will use? Will you shoot? Will you use the knife? And the enemies are, I think, also less predictable. Plus, you have a knife that can actually parry attacks. We will be playing it, hopefully is that possible, right from the start on professional difficulty level. Then the parry mechanic is actually only limited to the perfect parry, so it will probably be much harder, but still it's a cool mechanic. And yeah, the graphics looks pretty good, although I really find it hard to top the graphics of this game, because it's not so much for me about the resolution, it's really about the artistic design. And the color tone. In this game, the color tone is just sublime in my view. It is super realistic. It is not oversaturated. There's one thing that I hate, is oversaturated graphics. You also saw it with Skyrim. Original Skyrim was perfectly done. The harsh, cold tundras, etc. And then you had Skyrim Special Edition that came out. It had literally an oversaturated Mario, Super Mario Brothers, blue type of cartoony comic book style skybox. It was like cartoony blue. And everything was oversaturated. I actually made a mod. It's still on Skyrim or on Nexus mods, where if you look for No More Mario Skyrim mods, I reverted all the color palettes back to the original, so you can play the special edition with all the enhancement, with volumetric fog, the lighting enhancement, etc. But then with the original color tone, not the oversaturation. And that is unfortunately modern games, and I do think Resident Evil 4 Remake is also a bit victim to that. modern games just oversaturate everything, and I really despise it. Also, even Gran Turismo 7, it looks way higher resolution. There are certain angles that it looks amazing. But from an overall perspective, if you look at Gran Turismo 5, and oversaturation started in my view maybe a bit with Gran Turismo 6 and Gran Turismo Sport, but Gran Turismo 5 has a much more believable color palette, if you ask me. It's lower resolution, but the replays of races, you can easier mistake them for real life compared to Gran Turismo 7 in my book, and that all boils down to color palette and artistic decisions. So yeah, the graphics in RE4 Remake will look amazing, but yeah, I do think it's really hard to top these original graphics, the vibe, etc. So, but we will see. We will first be doing separate ways, playing as Ada through the campaign. I don't think it is as long as the main game, but it's probably a pretty sizable DLC. We will also do that quick assignment Ada over there. And then we will be doing the Resident Evil 4 remake. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next episode, which, as mentioned, unfortunately is only a week from now because real life is coming in between. So I will have a little bit of, withdrawal symptoms from gaming. But hope to see you there in the next one. And for the meantime, don't forget, you yourself as well, always do keep on gaming. Later.